In the studio, the beautiful Debbie Sway. Good morning.
Good morning, Andy. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How has the weekend been? Has it started already?
It hasn't started. My weekend will start after work today.
Okay. Right. Good for you. Good for you.
Tilly, the weekend already started like how many days ago? Yesterday, right? No, 2 days ago.
How do you figure?
But we saw you.
We saw you
on
the internet.
We saw you.
But it was work.
Eh?
It was
Why were you PRing at
Yeah, it was work. I went to work.
That's how there, baby.
Wow.
You the PR.
Oh, say Jai.
You PR at chop bars. You PR in clubs.
Me quite Juma. What's
Even
it?
if your artists,
Juma we did.
even if your artist sings.
I beg. Last week we were all here. Somebody told me that Ghana music. I was here kokoye Juma. No, mo Juma a party. Go muni ade. That's the same thing I went to do this time.
Even if your artist sings, soon after the performance, you come and grab mic. Oh, for the okay, now not say. I'm tired now. That channel no. Oh, channel no. But so channel say we are seeing on the shake. And if any PR, hello.
Hi.
It don't be so. Then you not go home.
Oh, say yeah Juma no. Oh, nyame ada roba. Yeah Juma no.
Nyame adarom.
Nyame kwa. Nyame ada roba. Yeah Juma na nyame kwa.
Your friend. Your friend wa want to me here.
That's true. Obia petizi no. Obia.
But right now, you people have taken it to another level. Hey, you've taken it to another level.
It
Oh.
was a program that we were all invited.
But you were
to.
looking really nice.
Yes, that's
But why were you hiding?
Yes.
So let me tell you guys something that happened. So I was getting ready for the event, yeah, and I was doing so. So I used my other phone touch, to do my makeup. So as I left the house, my dress, everything, I didn't know how I was looking. Till I got to the place.
You had no mirror.
I had no. There's
out,
light out. So I used my phone touch.
That's what I'm saying. That there wasn't. Okay.
Yeah, so you cannot see your face. You can just see the parts where you are using the touch. So when I got there, and then I got to the Sky Bar place, and I peeped through the door. I saw bloggers there, so I didn't want my first look of myself to be on social media. So I went to the apartment, the villager apartment there, and I was asking the ladies there, the receptionist, that if they can find somewhere I can look me. They did not allow me. They told me to go to the red apartment. I went there. They said no, they did not allow. It's for residents. They didn't let me. So I entered there without knowing how I was looking.
You were looking nice. I like the fit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I
was giving PR, but party a little
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
PR / a Jamaica crowd on the side, you know, because it was party plus work.
Exactly.
It wasn't full party for me. It was work _
Next time, make me your +1, I beg. I just loved how you were looking.
Yeah.
That was it.
It was work _ you know, enjoyment. So you have to look the parts. You get it. So I was hiding because I wasn't sure how my face was looking. So I wanted to see the mirror first.
Party as a PR. That's the way.
Hey. Yeah, what can you now?
Hey, Adam.
Next
Sit
time,
down.
make me a +1.
Now, Ade, everywhere you go, you want to be seen.
MTN.
Mr. Totome, good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Okay. How are you?
By the grace of God.
All right. Has the weekend started yet?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, as a church boy.
Why?
Why? You know, Adam,
As a church boy.
this guy, his weekend starts on
keep
Monday.
saying, Adam, you know, he has this. There must be some laconic dip. He comes in and, you know.
As a church boy, you know.
On the weekend.
So allow it to amplify.
On Fridays are all night.
Huh?
Wow.
Most importantly, in our lives as church boys, Fridays.
Please, you have to be your Adam self.
Fridays.
No, with your voice.
Oh, this is with my voice.
Hey, you when they come here to do blamability. Is it the same voice you use for blamability?
You see, I be with the spark they come.
Okay, be nice.
So Fridays there, you know, I'm a seminar. So my weekend has started well, and I mean it will continue today. This evening we'll be meeting officially be meeting Cookie T. I mean, as a new CEO of 1957.
Yeah.
We'll be welcoming
This
her.
guy.
So it's going to be nice.
I see.
So Sunday to church. You know.
Listeners, welcome. Let me officially welcome you to the Showbiz Review Extra. Unfortunately, Bulldog can't join us because he's all the way with the Queen in the King's Land.
Oh, one guy is missing there.
But you see, something came to my mind when I saw the visuals this morning. See, yeah, but the issue here is with or without you, show will go on.
Life goes on.
Yes. Then the kid was supposed to be performing, right?
Yeah.
Well, he was supposed to be on the show. And with or without him, show is going on. Let me give you an example or something that happened some years ago. The night Terry Bunchaka passed, the next day, there was supposed to be a concert.
Yeah, I wish he was home.
He was supposed to perform. It was a Thursday, I remember very well. The next day, that was the Friday, which was supposed to be the event day. Organizers of that event had come on my radio show to sort of advertise, ask people to come. There's this friend of mine when did Terry pass? This was in early 2003 or 2? Thereabout, right? Okay. And this guy with me, Kwame, you may know Kwame.
Yeah, Kwame.
Not the aggregator.
Oh, okay.
Not the aggregator. So Kwame looked in their faces and told them right in their faces, he didn't mince words, that look, really, are you guys going to have the show today? And they said, yes, we're going to have the show. He said, really? Andy, you had invited someone to headline or be a part of the show. And the person had expired few hours earlier. And you guys are coming to advertise to have the show today. I remember his words. And he mentioned conscience, where is... Like he was...
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was mad at them.
Then in the evening, I had gone to the event. They invited me on stage. And I saw someone, I've forgotten, and we hugged on the stage. And Kwame sent me a lengthy message, blasting me left, right, center. I said,
somebody that good.
We sat on your radio show and condemned this. Now you've gone there hugging someone on the stage.
They're more chilly.
But I hear they're going to put up a tribute.
Yeah.
In his honor.
Yeah. And it will be lovely.
Lovely?
To honor him. Because whether by whichever way the show is still going on. So, showing honor to him will be nice. Especially to see some of them, Obrafo and Kojo Black, Jupiter perform some of. Yeah, it will be nice.
I hope they do.
Yeah.
I hope.
Kojo Black or two.
Fatia.
Debbie, pressy, pushy. What's it? Pushy, pressy, mommy. Me de be mouth.
Pushy, pressy, mommy.
Sorry, I'm going to all night. Any number brave or pressy, pushy. If I remove now, okay.
Is there anything like a room?
I
want to and I do a room machine. Hey, again, if I ran.
Me de be mouth. So much. So much. That starting very hard.
Yeah, that was a mullet.
Yeah. And seven or can begin in dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah. But as it's very important. You know what I'm thinking about?
What?
When him say can no otias na no phone for kakra. He would have still gone to play the show because he feels like, I have to go and do it. Maybe hospital can also call in place of the because metimi call. Betimi akobo, what you say? But you see, he's not there, and the show is going on. So sometimes, I wake up and I don't like I'm tired, and I say, if I have to shoot my evening show, you know the news thing I do on TikTok. Sometimes I'm very, very tired, and I stand up, I shoot, and then this week I was so tired. I told myself, Master, if I die, won't they hear the news somewhere? They should let me rest.
You'll be the news.
Let me rest, and then when I'm okay, I will get up and do it, Charlie. Because listen, I remember some artists we say, is it Amachide or somebody like that last
accident
or free one or could that show so, and his performance was so not good. And then they had to take him off stage.
He collapsed on stage.
Yeah. You get it, but you see that same show
out.
as you just said, that same show, if he had passed that night in that accident, it would have continued. So why?
Who would have done it? He was the headline act. The people that paid went there to see him.
Terrible Chaka show happened.
Matter of fact, oh no, that one it was. I don't want to mention. I mean, it's another station. So, but it was a free show. It was. But in Amachi's case, people had paid. It was a concert and
the promoters.
But you see,
born a live band.
Exactly.
Because in Gofonu Sube feel say,
so if we had lost the man that night in that accident, the promoters would have still had their show. It will still go on.
Because in Kofu booking your man.
And you see, Obejina stage, he wasn't even able to deliver. They even had to take him off the stage. The show still went on. But it's, and it's not just the creative who sacrificed a lot of things for the well-being of the industry.
The passion.
One man, you did your mechino. And then I'm saying, a guy be an accident. So, you get it, we're free more.
Who there?
The one who went to KK for so.
We're free more.
Claude.
Tamako. The artist said, Ubisana, how much you go get? One Koswa, Chalima Bra, I invite her when you no go. Then that kind of thing. It's like we always put this industry, we put our life on the line for literally nothing. Like literally nothing.
I've been trying so hard to hold my thoughts on these things. You see, when you mentioned the problem you go through, even though you are tired and you must still execute, make sure that the show goes on, and it's giving me a lot of reflections. The reason is, of course, yes. Of course. Because look, Charlie, it's sad, eh? Okay. Let's say on a Monday morning. No, let's say on Monday. Monday you come to work, you're done. In the afternoon you go about your, in my case, I have another business. So I have to go there, see to it that work is going on. Maybe go have my rest, prepare for the next day's job. In the evening, Adam has a show that needs my presence. I have to go there, and for a showbiz personality like me, I must not just go there. I'm needed there for about 2 or 3 reasons. 1, for the relationship the artist or the client has built with me. 2, I must be there as a personality to build my own brand. 3, I must be there to also witness whatever goes on, so that when I come here, I can give a very good account of the event or whatever went on. If you don't have the strength to come to work, there's someone sitting at the top who thinks that by force you have to come and finish it no matter what, right? Apart from that, whether you are well or not, you sacrifice, come and sit, make sure that you do the job properly. Sometimes you can even come to work with no peswa in your pocket. How you come to work?
Dry nation.
Why am I? Why are you late? Why? Yeah. Because you knew, they spelled it out. Me, in my case, when I was joining this company, they told me, can you do it? Oh, met me.
Yeah, man.
3 months into the job, I was like, oh my God,
With TB this.
Hey.
And a KSM.
And
He said
funny
he didn't have.
almost show this sex. Hey,
Sex.
6.
Why I had sex? Sorry.
No,
K-
I know.
so I'm like,
Hey, but you see, in my case, you see, when I had the +1, that was also another wahala because you must also there are
create
some because you have to keep home
con-
busy.
conjugal rights plus responsibility.
Responsibilities. At the end of the day, even if you arrive at 2 or 3 and there must be some bedmatics, you must still do some.
Sure.
hey, men are really hustling. No,
Of course,
1 year, you see.
men's life matters too.
1 year, you see. 1 year, because you could 1 gallon beer, baby.
Yeah.
To buy, but that's
all of that combined. Meanwhile, work must go on.
it's crazy.
Debbie.
Yeah. Yeah.
One topic, pen Amaya call back.
to
Feely. It's crazy, man.
Well, anyways, today on the weekly trends, I have some very interesting stories here. So, my first story is on the Accra decongestion exercise that is going on with these traders. Now, traders have returned back to the pavements despite yes, they've returned just a day after. A day after they sacked them, they've returned both in Accra and both in Circle, New Plan, that area. They've returned. So right now, we don't know what to do. I don't know if when some traders were asked why they've come back, they said, oh, they are hustling. Like, it's hard. Things are hard. So they have nowhere to go. And, over the week, people have been suggesting that the government should give them an alternative before they sack them. But then now they've been sacked, but they are still there. As at this morning, they are still there, especially at New Plant Station. I passed there this morning. They are still there. What can the government do in a case like this?
No.
Yeah.
You see, there are too many things on my mind right now. I think the mayor, he was too nice. I saw the comments. Oh, this is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's done. I've never seen any mayor like this. Oh, he's yes. Previously, we've seen some mayors who have been very hard, very harsh. My grandfather, my mother's uncle, Nana Kosi Hajiman.
Kumasi.
Yeah.
Okumkum.
Yes. Nana will give to you yo. Okunkom he had no room for nonsense. I mean Okunkom was like
hard. Like it's like the Zuba 2 is something like that, like straightforward.
King Zuba.
And yes, our
very own King Zuba. Yeah.
Straight.
But Nana Kwesi Ajima was, forgive me if I use the word ruthless.
Yeah, I used to hear his name.
Yo.
Very hard.
Yo.
That time across social media.
I mean, I
was young, but
you had no room for. He will not mollycoddle you. There's nothing like.
It's called pussyfooting.
He won't no pussyfooting exactly.
In the voice of countryman Songo, no room for any imbecility.
Well, so Nana Kwesi Ajima will give to you. We saw Stanley Ejiri Blankson.
Yeah.
Hard guy.
Yeah.
Who else? Okovandapoy. Hard.
Hey.
Even the immediate past AMA. The mayor.
lady.
No, the mayor.
The immediate past it was a lady.
It was a lady.
Yeah, Elizabeth something.
Yeah, she also did some things. Our guy. Oh, where's Hagla? Oh my God! He invited
regional minister.
No, Tama.
Oh, okay. This man.
Oko,
No, it not be Oko. He's.
Oh my God, my good friend. He comes.
The MPP. Yeah. He recently became the regional minister.
He went to the flower pot.
Yeah.
Destroyed all the tables that were placed there.
You see, I don't think that the mayor is being too soft because
he was gentle. No, did you see it?
He was
He
gentle,
went there,
right?
especially when he got to the taxi rank. He said, "Look, I am not the type that will come yelling. I won't be doing A, B, C, D. Just find a place.
Yeah.
Once you get it, I'll make sure I okay it for you. Make sure that you have a clean environment, and things will be okay, right?" So he mentioned it, and people were giving him fans. Oh yeah. This is how it's supposed to be done. Da. He's nice.
You
He's
see, they've already arrested some traders.
I wish I would call the
who
mayor.
were resisting. They've arrested them and they've threatened to arrest the rest that will return, and they are still there as of this morning. Omashedwa, gidi cry. So I think that they are not nothing is shaking them. I think it's just the stubbornness from the traders. But also I can't blame them because some people's livelihoods depend on it, but it's not the right thing to do, especially at this time.
Wrong means to sustain our livelihood.
Definitely
At times,
not.
if I hear those things from them, I'm like, Utie Yana. But
It's less said
look
than
at
done, no. Adam, if you were one of the traders,
some of them, no, just obey the rules. And I'm a boost obey the rules. You understand? Because we this is a city, we can't keep it like that. And the air you breathe, decongestion exercise is very important because, at times you pass some of the areas, Charlie, the air, no, the quality of the air is very bad. And starting but you don't know, and you may be a fat body no more. You pass there and
something else, Charlie.
And from Manu Jene Wom
It's a
Gyakie.
big problem because now cars don't even get a place to.
Yeah, Accra there was crazy,
The
but
streets with the chocho.
Yeah.
If a car hits me right now because I'm not on the pavement, the trader is not going to have anything to say about that.
it's one of the reasons I don't go to Accra. It's crazy.
And yes, all of these, no problem. But I am thinking that some discipline must be well applied.
Sure.
Thank you very much, Akia. Titus Glover.
Yeah, Titus.
Honorable Titus, my very good friend. I'm very sure you'll be like, hey Andy.
Good friend now.
My good friend Andy Rossi. Someone I invite you to my home to come and how does he say it? Oh, you were not with us when he invited, okay. The man invited me to his house. No, we went there with the team. We all went there. He says, Andy, come home. I want us to break bread. Yeah, we sat in his home and we ate. Very nice, man.
And then the definitely.
Oh, he was saying, "Nipa."
No. I'm continuing how he will feel like, hey, Andy, you'll be
my guy,
breaking bread.
Like he's my guy. Honorable is my guy. Like if I call him right now, Andy, come home. Like yo, it's my guy. So I'm thinking, the indiscipline is too much.
And especially a circle, some of them, they told them they'll be back. So it's like, and when he's speaking, he tells them that for now, he's been nice to them.
The next time.
The next time they come, it will not be like that. So I'm sure we the proper and see we're the original one, and Ghanaians. So if he comes hard, the same Ghanaians go to social media. And that is what gives people that room to be indisciplined. It's some way.
I'm only hoping that they take some action.
Yeah.
I'm only hoping that they take some action. Well, because with this, how? And I want to find out why the mayor went there so. Hey. Like, why?
Maybe he thought it was his first time there and he wanted to give them some benefit of the doubt, but come aggressively with the second coming. But these people, the way they are, if you are like that, if you are not careful, they will take your leniency to be your weakness. And that is what he should avoid. Because he was also proposing some things like pick some 2 days where some of the roads will be blocked for the traders to have like a carnival form of market throughout the day and night. And that is doable. because when I was in Russia, Moscow, where my hotel was, behind the hotel on Sundays.
You went to Russia?
Yeah.
Wow.
I did some course, international broadcast journalism, website management, and other way at Russia Today, RT. Just behind my hotel, on Sundays, the streets there, like there's a path there, it turned to a market for old people, among others, to come and line up their things for people to buy. Just after that, the place is cleared.
Wow.
Monday, the place is so clarified.
How does it happen so? I mean, that's fast.
Yeah. And you see the next day, early in the morning, they are like, the car, wash road, so like, so like, the market, 2 days market is proposing, they can find a nice way to make it happen. So that, okay.
Why have they contracted some Zoom line people?
See, Ghana, we are too indisciplined for the things you are saying.
The man
when you allow somebody to do the wrong thing for a very long time, they start to think they are doing the right thing.
Right.
So the traffic lights.
When you are now trying to enforce the right thing, you become the problem.
Yeah. Okay, hold on for me. Let's speak with Alfred Frimpong. Alfred Frimpong is the executive secretary to the mayor.
Okay.
Right? Let's speak with Alfred. Alfred, good morning and many thanks for joining us. How are you?
Good morning, Andy. I'm good. Yourself?
Very well, thank you. Congratulations on your appointment. Just recently, we saw the mayor in some parts of Accra. Just as we were all thinking that there will be some decongestion exercise, the mayor rather went there and was being so nice with the people. Oh, you have to leave. Next time, I've come here because I'm not the type that will come being hard on you or being harsh on you. And people were just, he was just receiving all the plaudits on social media. Now, soon afterwards, information reaching us indicates that the people are back. Although the mayor had gone there to speak to them to move, they did not. Have you heard or seen anything like that?
Good morning to the mayor of Accra. Good morning to your listeners. I can confidently tell you that people are not back on the streets selling. What we've actually done is to demarcate certain sections for them to trade. The mayor is a people's person. I mean, we need to put a human face to everything that we do. These are our mothers, our fathers, our grandmoms. We don't need to go in and just ransack their goods and, they can't even afford to buy food in the times that we are currently. And the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, is working so hard to ensure the economy bounces back greatly and people can earn a living. As you can see from some of the visuals you've seen are going around, the mayor engaged the traders. Before the engagement, we had actually met the Metro Security Council, made up of all the security sectors, met the queen mothers of most of the market centers, met the transport unions, and they admit that the city is dirty. They admit that there are some spaces in these markets that if we decide to decongest, we can find spaces within the markets to give to these individuals. So the mayor embarked on a one-on-one engagement to these traders on the street. So you could see the mayor engaging them one-on-one. We couldn't use a PA system because we need to respect our laws. There's a ban on drumming and noise making. So we can't use a PA system. We have to go down on the street and then do an extensive engagement. So we had actually done a week engagement one-on-one with the mayor leading the team, talking to these traders. And yes, they admitted that they are way beyond the line where they could trade. So we moved every trader selling on our roads. The second phase was to demarcate sections of some of the pavements that are much bigger, that can contain some of the traders, and also pedestrians can use those walkways. So that's exactly what we've done. We are in talks with some development partners to expand some of our markets to create additional space for the others that couldn't find spaces to move into these areas. And
come to think of it, some of the comments that were flying around on social media
Right.
were that the mayor had gone speaking to the people to move and that they should go find places. Did you not factor it in your plan to rather get them a place before going to move them from where they were applying their trade?
Well, the traders themselves admit that what they are doing is wrong. They admit that there are spaces within the market they can move into. Like I said, we did an extensive engagement, which these queen mothers admitted that there are spaces within these markets. And the traders know. That's why we went down onto the ground to engage them, to tell them to find spaces within these markets that they've been allocated. Again, there are some that we are allowing to sell on the pavement. That there are some pavement that are very big that can accommodate these traders and the pedestrians. So if you go on the ground now, you see red line demarcations indicating that the trader cannot sell beyond that red line.
Before I let you go, is the mayor that nice, or had he been advised that please don't do this just because of politics? I mean, in times past, we've seen mayors who would come and make sure that stuff are demolished. Why was he mollycoddling the people? Why was he super nice? Oh, I'm not that type. I don't want to do this. I don't want to say that. I don't want to yell. Why was he acting like that?
I would say my boss is an extremely nice person. And I believe you know the mayor. You are friends with the mayor. So I don't need to say much. But in all that we do, we need to put a human face to every single activity. I mean, these are humans that we are dealing with. Our president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, is a people's person. Whatever he does, he puts a human face to what he does. So as the mayor, so as the chief of staff, so as our party chairman. So it's an NDC thing. So the mayor, he puts a lot of human face to everything, even in church. Everything that he does, he puts a human face to it. He's a people's person. So that's why we call him the people's mayor. He's not mayor for himself, but he's a people's mayor. He's a mayor for the people to ensure we keep Accra clean, we make Accra green, we turn on our safety lights within the business district to ensure people can trade 24 hours. As the president has said, we are running a 24-hour economy. We are bringing what we call the mayor's 24-hour Clean Accra Now initiative. So to sustain our decongestion activities, the mayor is also launching the mayor's special Saturday trading, where we are allocating certain spaces within the business district. We are going to block some of the spaces. We've done an extensive engagement with MTTD, and in the coming weeks or days, the mayor will release will bring out a release indicating some of these major streets that we will block for Saturday marketing, where people can just come in and trade. We'll also give some rules, specific rules that vehicle wanting to go into the business district can use to ensure that we don't really create some inconveniences for them. So
right.
We are doing a lot to ensure we make Accra great. And this is not just the mayor. It boils down to everybody. Everybody should ensure that we keep every space that we find ourselves. Don't wait and say there's rubbish on the street and the AMA people should come and clean. I mean, you can also do an effort by getting rid of these fields. We shouldn't throw waste into our drains. We're heading towards the rainy season. That's why it's very key for the mayor. And if you heard what His Excellency the President said in Dodowa, sanitation is key on his heart.
You know what? Time is not on my side, but let me put in. Let me add this. When I was young, there was something called the tankards.
Right.
I don't know if you remember tankards, where
I do.
maybe you were very young at the time, so or you were not born. Tankers.
That's what they used to call it, tankers.
They used to call it tankers.
Tankers.
But
right?
They don't say town council, but they say tankers.
Yeah, tankers, because it was town council.
Corruption.
Yes, so it was
Right.
tankers. And each time we saw them coming, people would be running away. People would go lock themselves up. They'll Charlie or hoppers, yes, you know.
Andy,
Is this something we can bring back?
Okay, so there are a lot of initiatives that we are bringing. Even with the decongestion exercise, the mayor has employed over 400 youth during this activity. The mayor is also bringing what we call the city authority guards, that's the town council guards, that we are bringing back to ensure they would work together with our 24-hour Clean Accra Now initiative to ensure that it's very sustainable. So, in fact, we are problem-solving people. We are here to solve as much problems as we can. We can't solve everything, but together, I believe we can solve every problem that we have in our city. So the mayor will be introducing what we call the city authority guards to ensure that our cities are clean, our homes are clean, and most of the jurisdictions that we can operate, it's very, very clean.
Thank you very much for talking to us, Alfred Frimpong. We'll get back to you in case we need any clarification.
Thank you too. And let's remember to keep our city clean.
Thank you so much, sir. All right. Alfred Frimpong is the Executive Secretary to the Mayor of Accra. Yes.
Thank us. No.
Oh.
Hey.
I understand.
See, I'm here praying. Okay, before we run, I say, Debbie. You fly. Hey, thank us for.
Well, I hope they're able to, settle this whole thing, and then there's no chaos, with the traders and everything. There will be chaos, but I hope it won't.
Stubborn ones at the back.
That is how we are supposed to be. I don't know what's chaos. So chaos. There's always chaos.
It's
before
part of
peace.
life.
That is how life is. If there's no chaos, as I said, was chaos. So let there be light, and there was light.
Okay, let's move on.
All right. So my next story is coming from our gospel singer Empress Gyakie, as she slaps Agradezi with a defamation lawsuit of 20 million Ghana cedis. And then why are you so sad all of a sudden? What's happening?
All of a sudden. Why are you cool?
Well,
You've
been in the news.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Adam, are you in the news?
Yes. He and his
We are
artist.
knowing that.
Wait, okay. Have you? Is it true your artist has sued Agrada?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, for certain, the
because
writ
we are ready.
said-
I mean, not.
the writ spells out anything, everything. Advocata has done some couple of videos where she is making some malicious claims against Empress, which we believe are intended to defame her, and as a result of that, we have filed a suit at the court where we are saying that whatever he's saying is intended to injure the brand Empress Gyakie. So, I mean, we are leaving everything to the court to decide on the matter. That's why we've decided not to comment about the whole thing, because we think the laws must run. You cannot sit on social media to run down somebody. And
How did this whole thing come up?
We don't know. I mean, we just saw her doing those videos, and
Adam, so you didn't know somebody's doing a video. You've not done anything. You've not said anything.
What has Empress said?
No, that's what I'm asking
Nobody has a video of Empress saying anything against Agrada.
Oh,
Yeah, nobody has that video. That video is not out.
So per reports and what I read, Agrada was having an issue with Empress's husband,
And that's not Empress.
Yeah, exactly. And then she
Agrada was having issues with who?
her husband.
Right, Hobson Adoy.
Yeah, Hobson. And so she made some defamatory, claims against her husband and her combined. And then later on, Empress came to talk about it, and then she gave.
Empress didn't talk about it.
Yeah, but she's been online. She's the courts after the lawsuit came about. Then we knew that then she's had something to say.
Yeah, she has never responded to her in any way, and she if you have issue with somebody, Empress is a different brand. I mean, so you cannot say because of the suits, it's only Empress who is on the suit. So, I mean, if you have issue with somebody,
some really defamatory things and
deal with the person.
Wow.
I mean, you cannot add somebody to it. This no be pizza.
And I will say the two shall be one.
Tobacco.
And I Bible now, and then I'm worried. I will say the two shall become
When
one.
you
Now,
pizza
if you are or
or
half,
tobacco.
why not? Okay, the two shall become one. So,
They are all separate entities.
hey, you cannot tell us that.
You are caught.
No, I'm not caught. But you put over that the two shall be one. And I will one.
Please. I mean, they no. It's not. This no be Bible matter. It's what you are saying is you are making biblical inference, and the context is different. I mean, we are talking about personalities who are different and exclusive to each other.
Also, catch us say, Bible, when it benefits them, they know where to use it. Where does
No,
it
no,
benefit? They know where
it's
to
a thought
avoid
today,
it.
You know,
Bible.
2 days ago,
Yeah, camera.
Agrada says nothing. She does nothing. Faces her now. Empress here crown hunye. But then I don't know. Has she responded to the lawsuit like formally to the courts?
No. I mean, that one there, you can say anything. You have every right to say anything. Maybe social media say you do court on her. Say a pound standing on Naya.
Okay, but wait.
I mean, didn't you hear Martha and Koma and Lewin when they started?
Yeah.
Even on this platform, and they call Lewin Kasabibre. Martha never spoke.
True.
But you do court, you know.
Hey.
So I mean, we don't go. We make. She
Okay,
can,
yeah. Have you sent her the
Official
Baileys
courts.
have been there, Charlie. They've been there.
Has she received it?
What I know is that the bailiffs have been there to her house.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Please continue.
Oh, well, time is fast spent, so I would leave it here so that we continue with the Showbiz Review Extra. And thank you guys for having me. Au revoir.
Thank you very much for coming. Listeners, we're live on Hits 103.9 FM. It's Showbiz Review Extra. The assassin is for us. Assassiniya dia. Nyo bia dia. Come and see how people are treating their own lands. Now in my area, make one say basa. Hey, Charlie is crazy. Because I have a saloon car. Charlie, one day I was coming to work. The muya said, "Car na see in Hawaii." Yes, bibi de be pan Hawaii. Okay, no problem. Let me park it and use my other car, which is an SUV or a bigger car. That one safe. Just who is going to fix it?
Did you call on radio or TV and cried?
Eh?
Did you call on radio and TV and cried?
Why? Must I call on radio and TV to cry? Charlie, Chairman, come to think of it. Chairman, they cry. Charlie. Oh! No, me, Chairman, na muya
Andy, Mayor, Governor.
No, Charlie.
A whole governor. Oh, my governor go on TV.
Charlie.
Me ain't got any bill.
Yesterday I was sad. And in the night I tuned in to watch the news.
Hey, I'm ready to me, Daniel. A
Hey.
whole governor.
And someone had look, hey, Charlie,
Somebody do a few minutes later.
Did you see that video?
Oh, I saw
They had pieced the one you were saying. Me, I have about 100 houses. Oh, me will fear bear 100, and I saw quite so me will bear 67. So I fear baby. Oh, man, no.
Permission, governor.
Then a few moments later, oh yeah, then he said. Many months later,
Yeah.
they don't say later, later. They better. I'm not gonna
Ah, but Kevin, tell us to the world, yo.
Why? What
do
has he
some
done?
way be reply say, hey, Ghana for the bender, and I tell man go too good. I say Ghana for mumra mi wo good na mumbeji. Mon sorry meji good, but assemble no.
Obia will be. I don't. Listen,
But it's one of those things, you
that
know.
boy.
It's interesting. Hey.
Yo.
But
Yeah,
Charlie
too.
Power they be interesting. The fish ships just like that.
Ah.
Chairman, don't worry, baby, I be fine. Why, Chairman? Baby, I be fine. Yeah, sorry, I'm not paying anything. Yeah, sorry, I bet you.
Hit a man where it hurts, and if would die low.
Chairman,
They didn't have to put him in jail. They just had to hold his finances.
Chairman, you want to ask school fees classes here. Watching up. Oh,
And school fees.
easy.
Hey.
You mentioned.
Yeah. I say.
Yeah.
The freezing account. See, I'm in school fees. They try me. A day. Oh.
He said on the political power behind that. Once I'm a waiter, once I'm a waiter.
My good.
Tell my pen I'm a party.
I'm a campaign. And also cry young winning.
But he was only doing his job.
And our voice.
No.
Brian cool.
And the voice here.
Brian cool. In conference, a man for the aye sound way.
Said O'Brien.
Oh, on the voice, no.
Ghana for Monzo.
And Kofo used what to tapa.
Now,
a Kaimi Bongo. Is it Gabon president, former president?
Why?
The one who was house arrest. See, make noise. Hey, who should go and make noise? Who this kind of?
You know, for some very funny reason, I don't know if it's just me or the people that I am around or are around me. People have become very unfeeling to the plight of the people are going through right now, because it feels like
you deserve it.
No, you deserve it. Like, you didn't feel our pain. The thing that you are going through is what some of us are similar or
daily.
how we're feeling daily. And then you acted as if.
But why was your account frozen?
We didn't be account. Freeze. What you say? So now people are feeling like now you are feeling what we are feeling for. Now
daily
you can
life.
understand that, yeah.
And show why.
And show why you doing that kind of thing. People are very unfeeling towards, like, we are just indifferent towards the way they are feeling. And it shouldn't have been so. You see, naturally, we shouldn't allow these things to happen to our people, because, Sabi, why any time we're free, so why the persecution?
No. At times, it depends on the situation.
No,
I mean, we are
but
talking
you see,
about.
the truth is that because of the things that happen, what I say, situations now abandoning. Now people are feeling like, yo, a day and kwana moye inti aye hutimi chires, and I need to see how it feels like.
You see, me,
it really pains that this is happening.
Has anything changed yet?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Man,
I mean, if you look at it, yeah, I mean,
are you sure they're going to change it?
Yeah, no, they agreed. They had a meeting.
Oh, Massa, why you know they Ghana?
I'm coming.
How many times haven't we seen this?
No. The GPRTU held a meeting with the ministry.
Massa.
Now they have issued a directive which starts from today. So we are here to see what happens, because 24th. 24, yeah.
Hey, okay.
Today is Saturday.
Okay, 75.
So, and Andy, I mean, the president promised that, it's not only about the fuel or the dollar which brings down the fuel, that leads to some of the costs. I mean, one of the reasons they gave to was the VAT on insurance. And one of the things the John Mahama administration has done is to remove VAT on insurance. So it's not only about even the dollar which is bringing down, and the fuel has been reduced 6 consecutive times. So
listen,
I mean, they don't have any case.
That.
You understand?
I'm just saying, I am just waiting to tell the mate that Mahama says 7 cities no, which is 6 cities no, by Peneso, and then that is where all this. I
mean, from today, I mean, they should.
Until then,
I know that
trust the media to bring it out.
I mean,
of course, yes. But I mean, we've seen this over and over. They will go for Adam, hold on. They will go for meetings. We've heard, they've been in meetings, they've agreed. The next day to be in the news, people fighting, they have fisticuffs, serious fights, blows. And they are me 50 pesos account.
But in all of these things, I think it should also not be lost on us. The hailing services, they need to adjust their prices because they are also part. So the Ministry of Transport should be able to get in touch, because they are doing business here. I mean, they should get in touch with them and let them adjust their prices, because
it's a very good call.
Yeah. We want to say on the offside baby thing. Now we talk on the taxi for nothing. So, I mean, the Ministry of Transport
is a very good call. I've not even thought about it. Because look,
Wait,
sometimes you make.
I've thought about. I'm like, is it no parts? Have they not considered all this Are we now telling them?
I doubt.
And that's what failing because
They only had a meeting with GPRCU, and these people are not part of GPRCU.
Yeah. Because look,
what kind of game is this?
We even have Pro Tour. Pro Tour. We
Pro Tour is still around. Was a Pro Tour.
Because
I'm going to Tinio.
Like nobody has brought up because I'm thinking they have done that already.
They are not part of.
Are you sure that they haven't had any stakeholder meeting with those people?
Pro Tour.
This is Hits.
Let's move on. Poetry in Ghana. Speaking of Pro Tour, there's poetry.
Hey,
Bars. Poetry in Ghana is a bit on a decline. The CEO of Ghana Comedy Awards is speaking. Dennis Boateng, the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Comedy Awards, has said in a recent interview on Hits FM that poetry in Ghana has taken a nosedive. He made the statement while explaining the reason a separate award scheme for poets has not been organized yet, since poetry has decoupled from comedy in their previously held Comedy and Poetry Awards. Dennis Boateng told DJ Slim on Daybreak Hits that the initial idea of putting comedy and poetry together for an award scheme was born out of the observation that poets often perform at comedy shows, and the two art forms are already closely linked. When asked if the organization had another award scheme for poets, Dennis confirmed that they have a separate award scheme for poets, but is currently on hold due to the decline of poetry. Please listen.
When you go to comedy shows, mostly you see poets performing as well. And the whole point was, okay, we have these two people always doing something together, but they've not gained that recognition that should come to them. And so we want to support these two spaces. But how do we do it? Okay, let's bring them together because already they are together. Indirectly, they are always together. So let's marry them, grow them at a pace. When it reaches the peak we want it to, then we separate and pay attention to them individually. So that was the whole agenda or idea.
So you now have another award scheme for the poets?
Yes, we have
organized by yourself?
Yes, organized by ourselves. But we've not started it yet because I must say, let's be honest, poetry is a bit on the decline.
Yeah.
It's a bit on the decline. So we want to have some series of activities.
This is Hits.
Truly, is comedy on a decline?
Poetry.
Sorry. Poetry. Because
But were they ever up?
of course, yes. Oh, the likes of Rhyme Sonny, Nana Sase, something. There's this. Oh, my guy.
Mutombo, Anna.
Mutombo was there. Something. Lord the Poet. I've got quite a number of.
Yeah, but you see, that's the thing.
But for the
These
award
are the same.
organizers
No,
to put it
no.
on
It's
hold.
not even that per se. The people you just mentioned are still the people that are relevant in the poem, whatever industry. Because I can still mention an assassin because I've seen him do production not long ago. I haven't seen Rhyme Sonny yet, but I'm sure he's doing his corporate gigs.
Hey, Rhyme Sonny, he did.
Exactly. So
Jeffrey Notte.
Yes, Jeffrey Notte, but I say we're moving into skits. I haven't seen much of.
Oh, but he had been doing skits all along.
Yeah, but he used to do a lot of poetry. There's this guy, Timmy the Poet and all. So the same people that I knew were there that had an industry are the same people that are still here. Unless, of course, you are telling me there's a new school face which I'm yet to discover. But if you are saying that the poetry industry is on a decline, and it's the same people that have been there and are still there, how did the decline come? You get it? Also, the idea of saying that, we had to put on hold because at the time there was comedy and then there was poetry. I don't think so. It was just the comedians who were doing that because they were not getting the artists to come and perform as their. So the other side gig, the other side attraction for their shows was the poets who obviously also needed a platform. So now let's marry the two. But I don't think it is cast in stone that poetry goes with comedy goes with poetry. I don't think it's cast in stone. And if you notice, Crown and say comedy page anymore, they don't even use poets anymore. They use musicians now because they can build them. So are we going to say they are going to bury TGMA with comedy now? So it was something they were doing to help a sort of a young industry or a growing industry. Now, because comedy is on the rise and has had some exponential growth, now they are trying to play with their counterparts, or they are playing according to sizes now. Now they are booking more artists. So you see a comedian show like that Kwekuye West even there he did last year. See the kind of artists that perform. Did you see any poets there? No. So it is not automatic.
Well, maybe they should have, or they would have performed. Me, I was even built to perform, but time didn't permit me. I think before that, the information I had was that ex-president Kufuor wanted to retire to bed, and so Dan had to surpass us in
Yes. So my thing is that saying that you have put a certain thing on hold because the industry is declining or has declined, I'm not getting it, because it's the same people that were there when you think it was up, and the same people that are here. So until you create something that actually holds them and encourage more people to do it, you may never get it up there as you think, because it was just the comedy industry that was holding it. And now the comedy industry, because they had something going for them, they've been able to rise to the occasion, and now they are moving. They are partnering with what do you call the musicians. So if you are going to do an award scheme for poets, do it on a smaller scale. Find the people that are in it, and then now see how you can broaden it to the new school of poets, get them involved, and all, so you can build an industry. But if you are going to pair it with something that has grown past them, and you say because that other one has grown, so this one is on the decline, I don't get it, because it's the same people that are still there, who are still active and still acting.
Adam, with what Tilly's saying, I'm thinking that it would have been better to continue, because these awards or these schemes would have helped. Yes, it would have motivated.
Yeah, but for me, I think even whether it's on the decline or not, that sector is a sector which is still growing and needs a lot of support. So, I mean, the stakeholders should be interested in ensuring that area revives, because, I mean, there are fantastic young people coming on with that talent, and they really need to, I mean, ensure that the players themselves, I think there is, I've forgotten the name, Powerhouse or so, at close to Accra Girls, where a couple of them meet to have their programs among others. And I've seen Apioko also, I mean, do a couple of... and
City.
City. Yeah. I mean, she has some programs she's been doing in relation to poetry. Other people are doing. I mean, they need support. That sector needs support, and I mean, the talent are there. And as a result, if the support is not coming, all you see them is, I mean, appearing on other people's show. And I mean, you see, the comedians, we got here because some decided to take the initiative, take the risk among others by staging individual shows and also getting some brands on board to let them understand that we can give you this value if you give us the support. So at times we should understand that, at times you may need the support, but you need to show beyond reasonable doubts that when you give me that support, I can also give you this back. And that will in itself bring in the confidence for people to come on board and support. So the stakeholders themselves should take the initiative, and by so doing, it can attract people to them to help, I mean, bring them up.
But are you a fan of poetry? This is your head.
I will form.
What do you think?
I love it, but
what do you think can be done to enhance it?
They need a lot of spotlights. I mean, they need,
was this not an avenue or a platform?
Yes, they need a lot of, because at times there are some things that you may not like, but due to visibility and how the thing is always teasing your attention, you may give it a try. I mean, that is one of the importance of advertising. Advertising it's not only intended to make you buy the thing readily, but also give you that reminder anytime you want to make a purchase that, if the need is here today, let me go and try it. So that awareness, public awareness is very important, and it can be done through partnerships with media, inviting the media to some of one of the things I've seen is some of them do not bother about the media. They do their things, they invite their friends and family or their fans come and sit, and that's all. Media needs to play a crucial role. Why is EPL very popular throughout the world? Look at the media, the kind of media partnership they have, and the money the media partnership is putting in. And that is why that Premier League is very, very attractive. It's not because it's the best in the world. They be almost for Champions League, not much formable. What's I say? But the marketing, Andy, the marketing is very appealing. The marketing of EPL is very appealing, and we need to do that. We need to create that awareness.
Hey, you've never really followed the poetry industry, because the things you are saying there, you are talking about. I'm sorry, but come on, man, listen. So the poetry industry, okay, so I used to follow comedy a lot. So because I follow them, I follow poetry, because as I said, they used to collaborate with them for their productions. So when I do productions, comedy, the poets will be there and all. So I think one thing that they have to start doing is, first of all, work on their content. And in working on their content, they need poetry clubs. So there's something the comedians did that has made comedy stand now that a lot of people don't know about. They have comedy club that they do at a place called 213. I don't know. It's a bar at Tesano. It's a place at Tesano. So I think either once every week or once every something, they go there and then they go and try materials. So they have people that have core love for the comedy industry go there to go and listen. The new school or the new cats go there to go and try their material. So sometimes obi to make a joke be now for joke with them for I've been trying for what you are saying. So they try it on them, and then now they manage to build the love for the thing there, and then they work on their material. One thing I can say, as somebody that has followed the comedy industry and in turn the poetry industry, the comedy industry, because they have a club to build their materials are better now, way better, and they have people, core followers who love them. It's a core followers now aspirate to now the general public, and they are able to feel awareness and no. The poetry industry,
that publicity is also important.
Oh no, yeah, I'll come to that. But the poetry industry, sorry to say, very few have good materials. Very few have good materials. And I'm not even capping.
You scan all of them.
That's why I'm saying that I followed the industry. I have followed comedy industry. I don't know everybody in the industry, but I know.
The ones you know.
Yeah, the ones I know. Yes. So the ones I know and the ones that we've even very few have content that can transcend and make me want to go and sit in a space for 2 hours to listen to what you are saying. So now they have to start working on the content and building the core love fans for the thing, because poetry is not a mainstream whatever like the EPL thing you're talking about. It's not a mainstream thing. So you must get, and that is what the comedians did. They built their love small, because they know that it is not mainstream like the way music is. What you say? So they have to now make time and then decide to be one. And then how are we going to get, even if we have to start with our families and friends, how are we going to get them to say that, okay, I will pay 1 cedi to come and see us? What you say?
But you see, all the things you are saying there, I've been thinking about something. Must we pay to see you perform before an industry thrive? Hold it. Poetry. Is it when you go to
Powerhouse?
Oh no. If I'm out there doing no, I'm even talking about go to the villages. Tilly, ye.
Oh, and then you put me how now say Ashanti radio for Omoye on Ashanti first. There's this small boy that Dr. Nana posted not all come for some proud so in Siono but not Accra no or map a certain poetry. It was beautiful.
So you see, you
God.
don't have to pay to go watch someone perform before. Look, Atongo Simba and King Aisoba and the rest had been playing Kologo by the road and performing for free for people, right? Travel and see. You go there and you meet people who have beautiful voices. They're singing for free and getting people. Oh, Charlie, small, also Jikaka. Haven't you seen people dance at Circle and perform miracles? Ajana 1, Ajana 2, all of them. Yeah.
Exactly. So they have to find ways to actually build the core.
They never advertised for Ajana 1, Ajana 2, but it was very popular.
Yes.
Once, close from church on a Sunday, you get to Circle and you find people, some small crowd, and someone is right in the middle performing some fake miracles. You've won something.
Yeah. So until they built that core laugh,
but they did and built some following.
Yes,
like that.
So it's about that building that following.
Did you see the poetry that I think Nanado had gone to an event and Aquano Ucha poetry go on man. Nanado, Nana, Ghana man penny. Binyamesi Saudi from Amankweti, and so we were saying we had the and they were like, bars. Yeah. The guy put out some nice poetry. Yeah. And all of these people at funerals, and then they see you
yes.
all the appellations they put out, all of them come with
poetry. For joy. For joy. You get it? So, it's about building a core base for themselves. If they don't build that, no matter the publicity they get, people don't. Last week we were having an interview with Glow Production.
Yeah,
Latif, he was saying that people have heard, but they don't even understand what it is. So it is the people that understand that show up for them, and then in turn bring their people, and they as long as they are doing publicity, it adds to it. But unless you have that core fan base, no, even if TGMA puts you on crap, people will not appreciate you on TGMA because they don't have that feeling for your thing that you do.
I like the small girl Biano, but Najat. Yeah. She was doing so well. I think she had gone all the way to Australia to perform.
She's getting international gigs and local gigs. Big gigs.
Yeah. All right, listeners, we're live on It's 103.9 FM. It's Showbiz Review Extra. I'm waiting for your comments. Please send them through 0548841039 on Facebook at Hits 1039 FM. Now, the next story, Fred Amugi is charging creatives in government to make a mark. Veteran actor Fred Amugi has called on creatives who have been appointed to various positions in government to make the creative sector more productive. Speaking to Doreen Avio, the actor admonished that plans are put in place to project Ghana's creative sector. According to him, these leaders should ensure that they address all the issues they complained about when they were not in government. He also highlighted that just like the developed countries, Ghana's creative sector could be on the global front lines if similar strategies are adopted. The actor further urged creatives to collectively help build the dream of achieving a better place for the sector.
The complaints that they have given before, because people were not taking a second look at our theater and our filmmaking. Now that they are sitting there, what they used to complain about, this is the time to push and let it happen.
This is Hits.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
All right. And then let me start with you.
Andy, yeah, it's good that he's reminding them because they have a responsibility and it's like odomuchichinangasa ofinsuasi. So they are in the industry. They understand the frustrations of the industry, and they have been given an opportunity to solve it. So they really need to do everything possible to leave the mark, and that will demand better liaison between their people and the authorities, and better presenting the challenges to get the needed financial support to be able to address some of them. Because failure to do so, it wouldn't be a good sign for them, because tomorrow they will tell you that when we gave you the chance, what happened? So if those who are supposed to give you the things are not giving you, you for make them feel it, so that tomorrow the blame will not be on you. I mean, so this is good that Mr. Amugi has called on them, because if you are in your industry, you have the opportunity to be a thought leader in that space, and you fail to fix those things, then it becomes an indictment on you. So we really expect them to do better than what they came to meet. And I mean, an example is Madam, the NFA boss, Kafui. I mean, there were a lot of.
Wait, Asantwa, the previous one?
No, Kafui. I mean, there has been a lot of talks after her appointment, and she needs to prove those critics wrong. I mean, we saw what happened, the petition, the faceless people, and all of these people. I mean, she should not give them an opportunity to say that you can't. I mean, she needs to ensure that she is putting in place the right measures, which will put the industry on the right track. Because I mean, there are myriads of challenges the industry is facing at this point, and I side with Mr. Amugi that they need to do everything to ensure that the right steps are laid for them to track on to the next level.
Okay. Tilly?
He made a very interesting statement that when you were in opposition, you knew all the problems. Now that you are in power, now that you are in a position to change it, fix it. And to me, that is the most important thing anybody can tell you, because it looks like when people are in opposition, that's when they can actually relate to the problems of Ghanaians and see where the gaps and the laps are, and what they would have done. Now you have told us what you would have done better, which is why we gave you power. You are here, just do it. Because it will really pain me that telling me, you can tell me who may say, Tilly, I don't like your makeup. And I'm like, okay. And then you go to a makeup shop and you don't buy me makeup. So why did you come and complain when you know the problem and you know you cannot fix it? You get it? So I am pleading with anybody that has any position from the creative side. You told us our problems, which is why we as creatives and we as Ghanaians felt like, oh, nah, this is the person that can relate to our issue. So let's give them the power to fix it. So fix it. No complaints. However, we cannot also be oblivious to some of the challenges they face when they are there. Typical example is what Madam Asante did, Juliet Asante did. We don't have resources. We don't have this. We don't have that. What I don't want to happen is that they sit quietly because they don't want to say anything that will go against their party and their leader. And, they will sit in silence and suffer whilst the industry takes a nosedive. And then at the end of the day, they'll come and tell us, say, I didn't have the power to do that. I didn't have the resources to do that. I didn't have that. So what we see another 4 years that we don't even have.
Tell us.
And it's a now Oshana so here. Ye more say ye be kasa, ye be advocate, ye be page unkobodi ma ye be highlight it for it to reach the right ears and for it to cause the right effect. I say it and say it now. Don't sit down and say because of your political affiliation and because you don't want people to think you are ungrateful, you don't have the resources, you don't have anything that will even make you do your work. Now what's now 4 years, catch your stories. And then they will big victory for more. We will not agree because we've seen hard times before, and you told us you can do it, and we have given you the power to do it. And I know it's not just the power alone that you will use to fix. You will need resources. So if the person that gave you the power is not giving you the resources to equip you to do the work, and you are sitting in silence because of political affiliation, and you want to wait for the industry to spoil, and then you go in opposition, come and tell us that they close your father's shops, we will not agree with you.
We will talk to you.
We will talk to you.
Yeah! And the anom near Dofonum. Thank you very much for tuning in.
And I've seen them at a retreat
Sasa.
in Ho. Yeah, I mean, I saw James Gardner, Beku Santana, all those within who fall under the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture. The ministry is leading a retreat hosted by the Volta Regional Minister, where they are joining. And I just believe that better things will come out of that.
Hey, boss lady. Yes, you, the go-getter, the planner, the do-it-all woman building her business one bold step at a time. MTN sees you, and we are cheering you on every step of the way. That's why we created MTN Ejumapa just for you. It's more than a bundle. It's your new business. It's your new business bestie. With special data and call bundles, you stay connected to your customers, suppliers, and everything that helps your hustle grow. But wait, there is more. MTN Ejumapa also come with insurance benefits to help protect the business you worked so hard to build. Because we know you are not just working for today, you're building a future. It's time to level up, scale up, and shine brighter than ever. Dial star 5060 hash, star 5060 hash now. Grab your Ejumapa bundle and let's get to work on your success story together. MTN Ejumapa, powering women in business. Big Chef Junior Season 4 is on. Yes, it's here and the competition just got tastier. Tune in to Joy Prime and watch the Big Chef program. Please, some people are owing the multimedia group. Yeah. If you hear your company name, please come. Please come. Some people were owing here in Accra. These ones, the business, most of them are based in Kumasi. But I'm sure because of social media, a lot of people are hearing us, and these business owners may also be watching us. So the multimedia group requests the owners of these companies or organizations to contact the general manager of sales and customer service to discuss pending issues concerning their business with MGL. 1. Express Healthcare, Divine Touch Clinic, Fine Care Limited, Liberty Industries, Christ is the Word Ministry, Gideon Henner Herbal Clinic, Worldwide Word Ministries, Emma Ross International Limited, Social Trust Network Limited, Everyday Pharmacy, Masters of Educational Link, Royal Professional School, Tesprom Estates Limited, Typofa Company Limited, Men's Hope Prostate Center, Gyakie Herbal Products.
Wakiki.
Ne wapipi Gyakie. Make I meet you and one my being. No, I was
trusting me.
No, we Gyakie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. PPJ. Only legends understand. Now we tell you. Do you know what PPJ?
Wait. Feel you or that?
Only what PPJ. No, wait. No, Gyakie. What PPJ? So why were you?
Oh, what people no who church and cry to me can't say me brave.
What Pipi?
Ni happiness
Ni happiness doesn't know what PPJ. About the way who know. Yeah, defend you crowd one.
Remember penny name. Is it small?
Yeah.
Memedro.
Yeah. What PPJ is
Memedro.
No autumn clock.
Autumn clock.
Yeah. He's a sole importer of things.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, he's originally he was a fridge repairer.
Yeah. I know be where that kaka.
Yeah, well that's kaka. Yeah. Or the gas good fridge.
What did I confuse you and I said that
What?
I said the gas good fridge.
The fridge here gas na etimi ache.
Yeah.
Actually.
I mean what people well. Now I saw him.
Cartoon Biana.
No. There's a group yeah.
They be swear
Oh, of course they know.
Oh, baby, any remember they put us a money.
What on in your mother? Oh,
Oh, I wanted to show you the. Okay, sorry. The adventures of.
I want to show
At a point, I wanted to sue
the
him.
allocation.
Hey.
Yeah, I wanted to sue him. He used one of my songs, I think 2 of my songs, for his his work. Yeah.
For jingles.
Copyright.
Yeah, jingles. Yeah, special jingles.
Hey. It's what I'm looking you now.
What they say,
and it's bothering me.
We don't want you to understand. There's the incomprehension.
I don't think the WhatsApp group understand.
Boys for the
The boys in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Akai boys in your man.
I want boy Philly.
Oh,
all of a sudden, got boy Philly.
A PPJ.
Yeah. Yeah. Tilly, don't go, Stay with me. So Gyakie Herbal Products, they should contact us. The name is Gyakie. Men's Hope Prostate Center, Spark Healthcare, Hope Mission International, Spertus Organization, Jackson Herbal, Maestro Africa Group, Baron Healthcare, and Willinda Herbal. So please contact the General Manager Sales and it will be well sorted. Listeners, it should be a Accra, and it may be a bit violent. Violence. Yeah. And the issue there, this is it. My son, one of my sons, Yaw Darling, is in the news. Nah. If you don't know Yaw Darling is the winner of the TGMA Unsung category. If you don't know Yaw Darling songs, let me play you one of the songs I worked on. Yaw Darling.
I don't want peace. I want violence. This so I have vibing on me now after hearing the story. I don't want peace. I want violence.
Ghanaian singer and songwriter Yaw Darling has shared his thoughts on being compared to other artists in the music industry. According to the 2025 Unsung Artist of the Year, he considers it a compliment when people compare him to Kwame Eugene rather than Patapaa. He explained that Kwame Eugene is someone he admires and looks up to in the Ghanaian music industry. Yaw Darling believes that if people see similarities between him and Kwame Eugene, it means he's on the right path. He noted that as a rising artist, being likened to someone of Kwame Eugene's stature is a sign of progress.
Is that voice?
Yeah. You want to hear? Brace yourself.
Kakum.
If I'm being compared to Kwame Eugene and I'm not being compared to Patapaa, like.
Come on, bro. But why Patapaa? Like,
No, not only
Patapaa, bro.
No, you see, Kwame Eugene is an inspiration to Ghana music.
Okay.
And he's like a brother to me.
Okay.
And me as a new artist, if people are seeing some qualities in me, qualities from Kwame Eugene in me, meaning I'm great, because Kwame Eugene is one of the greatest singers in Ghana.
Yeah.
So meaning Yaw Darling is good.
He's a songwriter and you're also a songwriter. Okay.
He's good, meaning I'm good.
Because I saw two shows be man. I'm more brand no we are Kapatapa perform when they are.
You are rough. I said,
the be a pata. Oh, pata, please, pata. Sorry. Patapizi bread. Ow. Maria Kwaho. Maria.
I want to know. There's something I want to know when I get Yaw Darling, because it's strange. It's strange.
Especially when Patapa has not retired.
No, but you see, the reason I wanted you to play is I wanted to hear what the host asked him.
Thank you.
Because it was very uncalled for. It was unprovoked. He could have made his statements without the thing he said against. That is why I really wanted to hear.
I want to know the context.
Yeah.
How the whole... But let me speak with my son. Hold on. Yaw Darling, thank you very much for joining us. Good morning. How are you? Hello, Yaw. Okay. I'm not.
Yeah, because Patapasu dear, unini befia level they be kono dangerous, and especially when Yaw Darling is coming up on sung artists, because omo mutin tim kwa Patapani omo kono like.
Okay. Let's hear him. Let's hear Yaw. My son is here. Yaw, good morning and thank you very much for joining us. How are you?
Good morning, Daddy. I'm very fine. How about yourself?
Very well, thank you. Congratulations on winning the TGMA Unsung Artist of the Year. I haven't spoken to you afterwards, so let me use this as a channel to congratulate you.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Well deserving. You are in the news, and I've called you regarding a statement you made about being likened to Kwame Eugene. You would love to be compared with Kwame Eugene, but not Patapa. What necessitated that statement?
Okay, so first of all, thank you, Father, for giving me this opportunity to express myself, and thank you to Hit FM too. The reason why I said that was I'm a singer, and Patapa is not a singer. And we all know Kwame Eugene is one of the greatest singers in Ghana right now at the moment. So I would be happy to be compared to a singer, but not to a rapper or like someone who is doing other genre. That is what I was trying to say on the interview.
But why didn't you mention anybody's name? Sakwadi as a rapper. Who else? Kweku Smoke, Medical. You had featured Medical on the song. You could have used any of the rappers' name. Why did you use Patapa?
It's because Patapa is good, and he's a musician too. So that's the name that came on my mind, and I mentioned that. But I think people took it from different perspectives. And if I didn't say it well, I want to use this opportunity to apologize for that.
You know he will come for you, right? You know he will forgive you for that.
So I think 2 days ago I saw a video on Facebook from Sammy Flex. Sammy Flex saying that I need to apologize to Patapa. So I'm currently in Central Region going for tour, and I decided to make a video post on Twitter to apologize to Senior Man, because I think the way I said it, I didn't say it in a nice way, but I didn't mean what I said. I was trying to say I would be glad to be compared to Kwame Eugene, who is a singer or like a greater singer in Ghana now than to Patapa. But Patapa's craft and his talent is super, super great.
Okay, yeah. But did the host ask anything? Did he mention any name? Did he mention Patapa? I want to know how Patapa appeared in the context. I don't understand.
So, you see, you obi oyanyum and obi otunyum, and Patapa kind of music, it's a whole different thing. It's like a trendy music. It's just jam, you get it. And with my kind of music that I do, I take my time to, write, and that can be compared to Kwame Eugene Dems, not Patapa. I'm not saying Patapa's music is not good though, but I mean it's a whole different thing from me, my kind of style. But because I love his music, he's from Central Region too, just like me. That is why I mentioned his name. I love Patapa's music.
Which Patapa music do you love?
One corner. And I'm sure right now he's watching me from one corner and he's going to blast me from there.
Right.
I love him.
But if you really mean your apology, I would want you to go an extra mile. If you have to do a write-up or put up a video apologizing to him publicly, that wouldn't be bad, because Patapa, in all fairness, Patapa has done very well.
That's true.
We cannot undermine him like that. Whether or not he's a singer, honestly, do you understand what I'm saying? So
that's very true, Father.
Let's again. He's been here. I mean, he made a hit before you came. Do you understand? True. I'm sure even when he made his first hit or his global hit, you had not put pen to paper. So let's not disrespect him like that. Okay?
Thank you so much, Daddy.
Right. Before I let you go, what's next for you? Are you coming up with any project?
Okay, so I want to express my gratitude to Charterhouse and TGMA for the award. I mean, the recognition. It means a lot to me and my team. We appreciate. And we are going to promise them that this is not going to be the end. There are more in the pipeline who will come in. And I'm glad that we've gotten a deal with Warner Music. Right now, we are getting the paper work and everything done. So what is coming for Yaw Darling, from Yaw Darling, is huge, Father. Trust me. More collaborations, tour, performances, different level.
Right. Congratulations. We'll talk to you again later.
I'm grateful for the opportunity. Thank you so much.
All right, listeners, that was the TGME Unsung, the winner of the TGME Unsung category, Yaw Darling. Tilly!
Yeah, Yaw Darling should just have gone straight to apologize. Say, Sabi, one can hear, rather than making it seem like it is somebody that is misconstruing the intention behind it. Because everything he even said right now with you in that interview means that he compares unknowing a style of music on who Patapa as inferior to Nidiano. Because what he even just said, Patapa style no a viral like trending, but me, I take my time. What do you mean by you take your time? I know artists that go into the booth once the beat drops, they stand on there and they deliver their best and becomes like global hits. So the fact that you have taken your time, does it know artists or mature songs with 5 years are Uncle Baby?
Yeah, I've even seen it before. I invited Kelvin Boy in the studio to do a feature for him. And I was just playing some of the beats. And Kelvin Boy was just going up and down, just like that. He was just humming on something. Boom, he went into the studio. There, no, Wenyanyum. And that was how we did Vero. The beat was just, yeah.
Hey.
The song was, I was there with the producer. His name is Master Mason. There's Charlie. Hey,
then I for pay you. I for pay you royalties, so because then you're my boss until I'm a body, you know.
Yeah, no, the guy got into the mood. Vero,
I don't feel without you. Yeah, send me look, and I go pull up on you wherever you did.
He didn't the guy didn't put pen to paper. There was nothing like, let me write this.
Yeah.
He would just walk into the booth. Charlie Bosu, it be cool. Charlie, go ahead and sing it. Anybody wants to the song was done within an hour.
Yes. So the question you asked that was important to me was, did the host mention Patapa? So in his mind, Patapa's sound is inferior. Patapa song and like Ombu Patapa, and that is exactly what he exhibited on the show, because there was no mention of Patapa, and the flimsy excuse he's giving, Patapa is he doesn't do singing. Does he even know Patapa? No, does he even know Patapa? You get it? You could have just said that, I really like it when people compare me to Kwame Eugene and not others. What found Wendy? and I say or compare me to people that I don't do their style. But the fact that he had to pinpoint and name Patapaa means say comparatively, he sees Kwame Eugene and Patapaa inferior to Kwame Eugene, and in that regards, or by extension, he sees himself superior to Kwame Eugene. But you see,
already I'm the Kwame Eugene soon. Patapaa was
what I said. So it was just uncalled for. What he did was just disrespectful, uncalled for, and very unnecessary. I feel like there were 101 ways he could have said what he said without taking a swipe at Patapaa. And to me, it just. In community crash shows, I told them say if we allow him to explain them more, he will dig more holes for himself. And exactly what he did, said the way he writes. So how does that translate to who Patapaa is? And you see, it when it comes to the story of Patapaa, I keep saying say industry yambwa Patapaa one bit because when Patapaa had that global hit one corner no, see how as an industry people demonized Patapaa. But now say your team. That's why I take my alcohol. People were pouring things on their body. Yes. That's why I take my alcohol. I don't want to TikTok. Well, that trend. People pour oil, people pour things. Yes, but Patapaa and no global hit. I'm all for fraud. They're both to say, hey, Patapaa the demon, they or the demon, and we're condemning Patapaa.
No, I know why. Someone was telling me yesterday that I should watch. Very soon, 1K will come back and the ladies will be shaking.
Yes.
Like, okay.
I had that experience in South Africa.
People were demonizing Patapaa song. After that, look at the kind of song they did with the Engenge guy. Akwaba, Patapaa. Look at how heavy that song was. So, Warner was that you are an unsung artist.
But why unsung? Why was wrong with that?
Also, on your hits, you will compare with Patapaa. Even the one
Patapaa to touch it.
You don't have it yet. So, you cannot put that kind of person in an inferior position to yours when you know even start your journey yet too. What I say, me one day it was uncalled for, and the earlier he accepts it or your mistake, and then
I think he just did.
Yes, but you see, even accept now he didn't accept in totality say why a mistake or say that's not what I meant. People are just people. Who are the people?
Perspective.
What a perspective? Who what and you want to assume where we are? Nobody did anything, and even the explanation now or Kakra shows that he still doesn't see the guy well as a creative. Honestly, I would prefer so friend who be saying, oh, where the man can sing, I want to apologize to Patapaa. And what even told him that he should go a step further. Yes, me and my team have a plan of doing this to apologize to Patapaa. I didn't say it well. I sound. But if you try to make it seem like, oh, you have reason why you even said that, and the reason cry even still undermines the artist, now you are just being disrespectful. And don't blame anybody. Honestly, Missy Hanya, if I want to do bad agenda against this guy, I'll just go and cast the part. He just said right now that what kind of this is that? Why?
Hey, Tema.
You know there was a time. It was such a hit that Patapaa a raspesa. Masa. Obeti drink break. Yaw Darling me feeling no me hunu na say ya me penance empa na ahye no.
Why I do that to my hometown boy?
Which I'm where I seen?
I was Swedro. I was born in Swedro.
Oh, okay,
Patapaa. I mean, he should be mindful of his constructions going forward, because at times there are some fights you shouldn't pick. You know, because if you are not careful, it can detract you from the assignment. So, I mean, he's a fantastic artist. He should concentrate more on his strength with his songs, his singing, among others. Now, on focus it, because some of them are a bit destructive, and it can even draw people away from loving you. You know, so the jab, he could have made his point without that jab, because that jab didn't. It didn't.
Was a stray bullet.
You know, it didn't bring anything different to the point he was trying to make. I mean, the point was clear that, I mean, comparing him to Kwame Eugene makes him feel that, oh, okay, he's doing something right. That's what he wanted to project. So there wasn't any need for that jab, you know, because Patapa, Patapa, bibine, or fun another level. Yeah, because Patapa, but Ujina Honey Mianekon. So, Yaw Darling, like you said, he can even do a video because this was a video too. So he can do a video and, I mean, show some regard to the senior man. You know?
Me, for call Patapizzi.
Patapizzi or bro.
Me, I was with them, my friend.
Well, yeah, and I'm with trying to jab. Low jab, Patapa.
No, this one, me, I for call Patapizzi. Call Yaw Darling for him to personally.
We be so too for say enyanyum fupe no the Patapa di abeshim. I don't know, yes.
What now? What's what?
No, man. Can you hear the pepper?
I can hear the pepper.
You
will hear the pepper. Yaw Darling for hear the pepper.
You hear the pepper. Yaw Darling, be very careful.
I say when they wawa.
Going in Yanka Kasa Accra.
What's up in
Patupa. Oh. Yes,
like, you want me to call him or something?
Send a banner. Maybe you'll be later on social media. Banner
later. We'll now try.
The entrance say, Yapacho. Radio Unjaman and Cat. Oh, yeah. Unjaman and Kayapacho. I mean, one man I the writing into yes and
oh, a chop and buy you.
Aba.
Mr. Andy Nebisa or can it's a friend or by your official video.
Okay, say.
That's all the can apologize here.
Okay, on your video because on your video circulating.
And one who said from the wow obey money who said he went overboard. So it's like he's accepted he ate somewhere.
Like I'm just imagining, like somebody, Yembisano, he just took a swipe.
What's baby?
Sometimes you don't understand.
Stray bullets,
I did my corner. Oh, no, I did my corner.
In Cassati say Andy Dusty.
I mean, like,
how do you want?
Miss Minyawe. I'm in bed.
Oh, you're in the library.
So now then they do Obunsam. Obunsam nyeri. Obi ko di boni bia obi akwa wibi and obi akwa wi ade. Oche no se anya mi awe Obunsam. Bonsam so tin ba bi onye ore.
E man kwa no mo kan na e me.
Me dey
yeah Obunsam.
Oh. A DJ was on stage performing and an artist had gone there, smashed his laptop. And he dusty. Well.
I guess we'll never know.
Sorry?
Say sure.
He said Andy Dustin and I say and two. Like I said, you will never happen, so I guess you never know.
Yeah. You know. Because wait.
Sure, as well, mostly when I meet people at shows, I'm very careful because some people are not the people. They are not the people. You see Andy Dusty or you see Tilly, but it's not Tilly.
It is somebody acting like Tilly.
Somebody is acting
he
in
moves
Tilly.
and talks like Tilly, but it's not Tilly.
Somebody is talking in Tilly.
You know, yesterday I saw a video of a program. And while the artist was on stage, there were a lot of ladies and they were singing, and Adam, you were policing them.
Me?
Yes! I have the video. I have to look for it and
singing
send it to you.
Yes! Adam, he would lie, I thought it was AI.
Listeners, I want to finish on time so I can open the phone lines for you. So you can also come in and share your thoughts on all the discussions we've had. What are your thoughts? You can have discussions on the poetry, on what actor Fred Amugi is saying. Uncle Fred, my very good friend. And and Big Brother. Yaw Darling, speaking about Patapa, he has apologized anyway. That was a coincidence. Listeners, stay with us. We'll be right back.
We introduced season 1. You loved it.
Showbiz Review Extra with Andy Dusty, and I'm sitting in for your regular host, DJ Slim. And we're talking. New Boy Candy says, good morning, family. I'm New Boy Candy from Senegal. Thanks for the show this morning. Well, thank you very much for joining us from Senegal. Money Official says, good morning. Manful Land says, how do we get this platform for a music interview, sir? I'm a manager of an artist. How do I get the platform? Manager of an artist. A manager for you. Okay. Nia Glamawan says he's watching live from Pram. Kofi Kari says, manager, and you don't know how to book an interview on a radio show? Okay, just search for HFM on Facebook and follow the instructions given below. Evangelist Gideon Entry says, greetings to you all, bro, especially Kia Nipa. Kia. Kennedy Candy Love Coffee says, okay, so you now come on radio on weekends too, champ. Nice one there. Oh, Charlie. Macho Man. I do. Elisha Ada says, if Shali Papi was a Ghanaian, we would have trashed his Lao song. Patapa deserves respect.
That song.
I was shocked when that song blew up. Even with the production, I find it
lazy.
What do you say?
The production, it's not lazy, but it's dark.
Yeah.
It is one of the songs that anytime I see on my For You page, I skip. I don't know why. Nothing about it excites me.
Osai David says, greetings, Mr. Dusty. Thank you for giving us the new Future Artist of the Year, Yaw Darling. We hope you will be guided through his interviews and how he answered questions. And to all upcoming and emerging artists, it's good to be in the trends here. They should find a better way not to step on toes. I'm the celebrities PA. 5,000 Boy says, good day, Andy Dusty. On song where you win, where you start, they behave like this. Get hit self. What Patapa song do for this industry? It will take him 50 years before his song will reach that level. It's loud inside Nungua 5,000. It's like a sound system. The Patapa soldiers.
We did ground.
Yeah.
But they dre what air.
Yeah, you draw lie.
They draw lie.
With the wawa.
School spas killing
king. Sharp. But yo, munya would say my Yaw Darling, yes, I beg. Yes, sir.
Kwame does it. Just say, what PPJ now can, what Kai Kwame Asempa.
Yeah.
Say, I'm say, Tilly agency because what PPJ did.
Oh, Tilly doesn't know.
Where is in him kind of so papa?
On the street, so.
Big ups to Kwame does it.
Yeah, Tilly's not on the street.
Kwame does it.
Because Tilly, you.
And me chairman be so son on so big up Sir Felix.
And was a member so can you imagine? And then that's what busted my brain about this.
No, wait.
Chairman Felix.
Debbie Sway. Debbie, please come.
Chairman Felix, big ups to you wherever you are. I say, see how
Debbie Sway.
Hi, Andy.
Yes, baby Debbie.
Hold the mic.
Debbie.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Pull it down.
Debbie, do you know of what PPJ?
No, we see.
You see.
Yeah. Oh, please allow. Oh, why?
It's not me alone.
Oh.
Because
You
now
see, I don't like it when I ask questions and someone will. Oh. I don't like that. Hey, you don't know what PPJ?
No, is he a rapper or?
Yes, rapper.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
because when they meant
yeah.
For fridge repair to be gas, good fridge.
No,
you want that to rapper.
No, what PPJ is versatile.
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
Wow.
Yeah, he does everything. Ask Kwame does it.
What PPJ?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Make a Google. Because I
You want to Google it? Because Kwame, let me ask Mita AI.
Who is ask him.
George Quay. says Wapi PJ. He says, don't read my message too loud. Immediately I typed Wapi PJ. It came up that George Gray sends me a message. Says, short man, Wapi PJ part 5. I could direct that one. This is George Gray speaking.
Hey,
Andy.
the thing, something. Adam has shown me something.
What's that? Hey!
My eyes.
Let me see it as a host.
No.
I don't want people to see
the
this.
one who doesn't know him.
Menisu Brime.
I don't want to change
I am
it.
the one who
Didn't
doesn't
show
know
me.
him.
Then what?
But you, Tilly, you read it. Don't no loud now. Read the tweet before the counter. Hey, but Pepe Jai.
Okay, so in 2022, I think I put it in a group. And there was a discussion that about synchronization.
I now know why I don't know what people do.
I know.
I now know why it is men that know what people do.
The first one, I'm clicking, man.
We're not about Gen Z.
The first one.
About coded.
So when you pass 1 and 2.
What clicking what people do, like principalities, ADHD.
Baby.
And the principalities.
Somebody has hated me who he is. You to read. It's for you only, for your eyes only.
The
last one.
Oh, that's
madam. Wow.
I am out of here.
Listeners, get on Facebook.
In fact, it's an entrepreneur.
Get on Facebook. Hits 1039 and see what was that.
I saw your entrepreneur. The last message.
Hey, wow. It's an oil wrapper. Or something repair fridge. Wow.
Listeners, get on Facebook. Nearness.
Very industrious.
Let people see that. Let people see who the greatest WPJ is. WPJ. Yeah.
Hey. So you people know all these things.
Which one is you know?
So I say you people all
now
know
take your
all
time and
these
say
things.
the way he said you know.
Oh no, I didn't say
That's
that.
what he said.
You see your ears are choosing down be
Oh there, yeah, that's
we don't make our concern why.
That be ready a part of.
We didn't patch our mama.
I'm fixing a fridge. More fridge we are saying.
Hey.
I'm fixing a fridge.
Wow.
I'm offer gas we go me air condition.
And I say okay. Me tie be call you be fridge.
And a towel no. I think I remember. Okay, we have not seen it. I have not seen.
You know see how you remember?
No, it was a slip of something. Slip of tongue. Are we live on Facebook? Yeah, because they want to see. They have to see it because you see, this is what people don't really know.
The WPG
and the Gen Zs. There are some legends. It's not only what's the Ghanaian boy who has the Ghanaian boy in the other industry?
Nasiri.
Follow no pa.
How does your trust? I pick it.
Who follow no?
How do you know about Nasir?
Oh, na mini na wa pija na this mini we. It's not generational gap.
Hey, I can't land no Ghana. The same mind GH of hard you.
Is there anything?
I have a feeling he will come for December in GH this year.
When they kind of say, "Oh, chairman, now chairman, generational gap."
See, Manity. See the way Manity and Yaji. Hey, till you are equal. Because God, not say is coming to Ghana. Yeah, I think there was a back and forth with him and this
Sugar Titty.
Uncle Tom.
Hey, Charlie, who receipts, pal?
Gary.
Oh please, I'm an innocent church boy.
Well, Sugar Titty, was she serious about it?
Yeah. Now, I'm so not see. Oh Jesus. 10 person chance. We bet me a simple.
Oh,
a simple job.
That's why I don't know, but you are born piance.
I should go explore and Benya because, I mean, obetimienya sugar because chrome her nkofo her and nkofo 2 seconds.
What people J. Hey.
2 seconds.
Aduba. You see the comments on Facebook. I'm reading the comments on Facebook. You see, Aduba onim. He knows because at that time, police Aba was also. Newum. They did.
It sounds very interesting. Hey,
J-Wapipi. Crispy K. Who they say unim? Yeah. No, Crispy K was the small boy in that video.
Hey!
Yeah.
My own Crispy.
Oh, that's him. Yeah.
Hey, now let my friend leave you. We can't take this.
Yeah.
No, we can't take this.
It's true. It was Crispy K that time, no sir.
Hey!
Who's that? Once BPJ visited a lady and none on any banner on Omar Kolani PA. Look at the video today and tell me I'm a liar. That was Crispy K.
Hey!
Yeah.
It's a no ampa.
I'm telling you. I know I got you. Some man
No, you can't marry my friend.
Why?
No, we can't do this. No.
Why? Confessions of a small boy in a movie. Crispy K. What's the idea? You don't can and TV. I'm going to
go to cable for gas, repair fridge.
Right. Confession.
So, Oba, tell me, and I say, Oba, and now you are people age money.
What do you mean? Listeners, let's go. Hey, Randy, I can find it.
Without a cable.
I will soon open the phone lines for you to come in and share your thoughts. However, Gyakie is in the news. Gyakie's manager, Mirror. Gyakie has spoken about the altercation that ensued between her manager Electro Mirror and the security at the 2023 Afro Nation Festival in Portugal. Speaking to Doreen Avio on Daybreak Hits yesterday, she said the experience is one that she shudders to talk about because it evokes unpleasant memories. The Forever singer said that the incident got her phone buzzing with calls. It made me see things differently, she noted. Gyakie further cautioned that the entertainment business comes with problems that requires that individuals that ply their trade in the space become more careful. In June 2023, a video which went viral on social media captured the moment Gyakie's manager, who is known as Electro Mirror, was manhandled by some uniformed security personnel to the horror of onlookers. The video, which was shared by George Britton, had George's panicky voice in the background, reproaching the security personnel for their act. Mirror could be seen pinned down to the floor, while the security men, numbering about 5, had him in a chokehold as he gasped for air. Listeners, here's Gyakie.
It kind of opens wounds that have already been healed. So maybe the only thing I'll probably say is God is real, because what happened, then the fact that I actually had a performance that day is not something I would wish on anyone, because I had to also prepare for stage and I had to experience all that happened. I wouldn't want to touch on it fully, but I would say it's one of those things that the devil kind of puts in your way and you have to make sure you jump over it. It's either you jump over it or you fall into that trap. But I'm very happy that we've been able to pass that trap and we're here in 2025. Maybe for this one I wouldn't go into details because maybe I'll end up crying on the interview.
Was it traumatizing?
I think that's the first thing that has happened in my career where it's a negative thing on the internet where your phone is ringing and everybody's calling you. It made me see things different. This job that we're doing, we really have to walk like we're standing on needles. We have to be very careful because anything can just go wrong in a flash and everything can crumble. But again, I just thank God that we were able to come through that victorious.
And that's Gyakie. His manager. Charlie, quickly, let's look at this and so I can open the phone lines.
That's
okay.
It's some way, it's going to be I'm sure she's learned a lot from this. I mean, life can be just flippant, you'll be here no till now the next minute now, just like that. I mean, that is it makes her realize how fleeting, life could be, and it tells us that wherever we find ourselves, we should be very aware of how certain actions can easily turn everything around, and I wouldn't wish this experience happens to her again, because Andy, to think of it that she was about to go on stage and all of these things have happened to the manager. The psychological situation she would be in mentally. Somebody who is going to urge you on and ensure everything is right is in this stage, and how do you put yourself in readiness to go on the big stage to excite the audience? It can affect you on the stage. And I was really not happy, because I think we ahead of that we were aware of the I can't breathe situation. So
the George Floyd situation.
It was very scary moment. And a young woman who is making way for the manager, I can't imagine what she went through then. And her observations are clearly right. Let's be very cautious in whatever we do, because Charlie and
Okay. Selling?
Okay, so unfortunately, this Nkomo that Gyakie is having, I don't see the head and tail of it, because the issue that even happened, we don't know what we are talking about. I still don't even know what she's talking about. I don't think that he's saying life is very dead. And what happened? Did someone die? No. What happened? What was the situation that we don't even know? Because when the conversation came up, no. So what happened was we never saw the confrontation. We just saw the video of somebody being pinned down.
Yes.
And what's his name? George Britain's.
And that's his manager.
Listen, we don't even know what happened because they have never spoken about it. And the video, I even posted the video when I saw it on George. They called me to delete it.
Who called you?
One Twitter guy, that's the team. They don't want the video circulating, so they beg me.
Which team? Gyake's team?
Yes, say they don't want that video circulating, so they should delete it. So the guy is called Don Sass, my friend.
Right.
He called me, and then I took it down. Up until now, we still don't know what happened. All we saw was a short video of the guy being pinned down. What was the thing that happened that this thing happened? Even after that, what has been done? We still don't know.
Gyakie made a point to
Meba. And she is saying that she doesn't want to talk about it because she has healed. And whenever she talks about it, it's like she's opening old wounds. But the truth of the matter is, it's you and what happened to you and your team. We that we are sitting here, we don't even know the gravitas of the situation because we were not made aware of it. What you are saying. So I am not going to speak about the event. My thing is, the trauma that she went through, is the team getting her a psychologist? Because even now, she's not healed. She's just saying it. Because interview now or saying to her, if I go into it, I might cry. Which means she's not healed. So she has just put plaster on something that has traumatized her, and the team is making her do shows back to back because cash cow before it. The girl is not healed. So what is the team doing to help her recover from that? Because clearly that is the most traumatic thing she has experienced. And right after that, she had to put on a brave face to go and pretend on stage and give people a show. She's done. Now it's been like a year and the girl can't talk about it, or the lady can't talk about it because she will cry. So what are they doing to help her through that thing that she went through? And as a creative, no, she will get over it, and she's not getting over it. But as to the thing she's talking about and whatever it is, I can't speak to it because I am still not aware of the situation that happened there. But she needs help, and the team have to step in and help her, rather than making it seem like, life goes on, because clearly life is not going on for her. If you can't talk about something like this without crying and going to a space where you feel like you are opening wounds,
all right, Adam.
Yeah, I made my point earlier. So if she's not over it, they can find a way to help her overcome it, because it's like it's still feels like yesterday anytime she wants to open up on it. And there's something she has not dealt with, and they need to work on it so that there will be a closure.
Listeners, I lost the caller. Okay, knock on.
Yeah.
Oh, they said a passerby.
Comment section for me feeling is
Ne passer. Good morning.
Hi, morning, Andy.
Yes. How are you, sir?
Good morning, sir.
I'm fine, thank you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, please allow us to grow your voice more, okay? Now, the damage control no person and what they are saying totally, but destroy everything. You are being asked about you sounding like Amugi, and you go ahead to use other people as a friend a sacrificial lamb to make your statement. Now, if you tell us how to talk about to say anyway, you better go learn a craft. I know this answer, and if they are my own family, this one they give us the permission of when sharing answer. Yes, I want to why. And lastly, can I comment on the what?
Yeah. Please go ahead. Yes.
And it was I agree with you 300%. We live in a country where the batting has been done for so long to the extent that it's become the norm. It's look like it's the right thing. And people will be saying, oh, when you move out, how are we going to feed? So and they don't say, because I want to feed myself, I want to feed my family, so I should come and steal from you. I should attack people, I should do the wrong things. And after, when I'm arrested and I'm taken to court, I say, oh, because I wanted to feed. That is exactly what these people are telling us. And when you say, somebody will say, oh, because you are not there, that is why you are saying what you are saying. These people, when they travel outside the country, don't misbehave like this over there, because they know that the systems will check them. So I don't blame them. Police people are there. When they say police to make sure that law and order is instilled, I don't know whether they understand that statement or not. Police are there, and they are watching these people do what they do over there. We have the assemblies. They are there. They are watching them. It starts with one person. Oh, nobody says anything. And then the next person will join. And then the next person will join. And then before you realize, the whole thing is taken over. And when it's time to do the right thing, it becomes an issue. And it's difficult to do right in this country. It's not easy. I won't lie to you.
Right.
If you want to do right in this country, you become the villain.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. I'm grateful. I think he's spoken very, very well. I like that.
Straight to the point.
Right. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Godfather.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, though. I've been looking for to speak with you one of these days.
Sorry?
I've been looking for to speak with you.
Oh, I'm right here. Please go ahead.
I want to add something, and I want to beg you for something. But I want to ask for Patapa, Yaw Darling case. All of us are human beings, so mistakes here. Anybody can make mistakes, but they should forgive the guy, because the guy he have apologized, but that one there, it be hard, because on social media right now, people they cook the guy but they should forgive the guy, because everybody can make mistakes, so nobody's above that.
Right. Thank you very much, sir. I'm grateful. Today, dear. Till other room. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Brandy.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, this way.
Right.
Yeah, Brandy. The rate these young artists are disrespecting our superstars in this country is very bad. It's very, very, very bad. You go to an interview and ask you a simple question. You just go straight to the point and answer a question. But the part where he did one corner, he did think about your life, then they take a straight bullet. And Brandy, see, I was in Conakry when one corner came out, and I went to a beach. Charlie, Brandy, over 1,000 people. Charlie, when they put this song inside La Pansa Museum, Brandy, as a Ghanaian, I was standing there and I said, wow. Charlie, Patapa be global here too. They want wanna be global. You know even cross Ghana. You know even cross Ghana yet. You want come choose your this week house superstar. No, this is very bad. It is not these artists when they coming out. They should know how they talk. They can't go and sit on platforms and talk anyhow. Good morning, Brand.
Thank you very much. Yes. Hello. Good morning. Hello. One corner. Okay. Charlie, part of us just now. You lie.
I'll ball up.
I'll ball up. Oh, but Aquaba was big, eh? And then the other was Copa to Mana. Hello, good morning.
Mr. Doss.
Yes, sir. Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well.
Right. I'm good. Please go ahead.
Okay. It's about Yaw Darling. I mean, the thing is, I mean, you see, those that have been in the industry for long, when they go for interview, they make mistakes. So this is a young guy coming up. They should forgive him. I mean, as him way essential reason for na yenya asem. Until there, yes, so we best see. Now it's not as if the guy doesn't know what he's doing at all. He knows what he's doing. We beg them, we really beg them. We beg Ghanaians that they should forgive us. I mean, it will not happen again.
Okay, thank you. Ozai. Sabio.
Fetish Presbyterian. The only way here crowd.
Hello, good morning. Hey. Hello.
Hey, Brandy.
Patapa. Patapa easy.
Asupa.
It be Patapa. You know, be Patapa. Okay, sorry. I thought that was Patapa.
Brandy.
No, that was what I thought. I thought my producers had raised him on the line. Yeah.
You see, the guy, no, he just want trend. He just want Patapa to react so that he go trend small. See, but sometimes you don't have to go and disrespect your order to go and seek for a trend. It is very bad. So sometimes when they go to the interview, they should know how they talk. You are just an up and coming artist. You've not reached anywhere. But if be global, now you be global icon though. Now you be global icon. Or the guys now, if they do it, I beg them. We beg them. Make them mind them speech and the way they talk. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Let me take one more. I'll take my last caller. It looks like all the in common in abe Yaw Darling Patapape. And I'm not very happy about that.
If you do the analysis of the calls, you see people are not happy with him.
Yeah, I'm not very happy about the way all of a sudden the conversation has switched. Yeah, I don't. I'm not very comfortable.
And that shows you the consequences of, I mean, his pronouncement, and it shows that he should be very cautious going forward.
I think for your
Andy, tomorrow is a Tara Praise. Happening
tomorrow?
Yeah, at Adenta Bond Square.
Let me take my final caller, and then you can make your submission. Hello, good morning.
Yeah. See that one, I greet you.
I receive.
The boy and me, I don't go blame. I go blame TGM.
Why?
Like they made Patapa take that popular song of the year. I'm not sure the guy will fix will see the way.
By you, pa.
Because that is all the inside they know they respect Patapa. Where you reach. I don't blame him. If now they come, you can't see how the water inside be. So at times if you want to talk, they for relax. Make the think before they go talk. They don't go talk finish anything like that. Then later they will come on and say they are sorry about whatever they said. They should be careful. They should be careful. Okay, my brother. That's all.
Thank you very much. I'm grateful. Please, Munyabo Chairman Kaka is young. Yeah, darling, I go like it. Wow, what's that? But what I'm saying is that Osha.
Yeah.
Yes, moi. Undruho. Still a Osia Kasa. Bibi a Osia Kakra. TJMA.
So much Omudi.
No, but then you will come, Father. I beg you. Do you think I should dance like this or? I said, dance. I want you to dance. I want to see you dance. Now let's go again. Let's go again. Dance. Father, I said, me and my dad, not. He said, go ahead and do it. Take out it off. Like, yeah. I also, you're fine, channel. Yes, why?
Yeah.
I think the comedy awards is tonight, eh?
Yeah.
Or tomorrow?
At the Labadi Beach Hotel. Yeah.
Oh, Labadi Beach Hotel.
Oh.
Or is it La Palm?
La Palm, man.
La Palm.
Okay.
La Palm. Ghana Comedy Awards tonight. And on May 31st, Tilly, are you coming?
Yeah.
That's next week, oh.
Rep your Jesse.
Next week, oh. Which team are you repping?
I hear we are playing Inter Milan and who?
PSG.
I like Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Was that not where Messi used to be?
Inter. No, Messi used to be at Barca and PSG.
So I'm with PSG.
And tomorrow too, it's a big day in my footballing life. I mean, my boyhood club, Aguna Swedro All Blacks. They are just a win away from coming back to the Premiership after 16 years in the wilderness. So my prayers, my thought, my support, everything going to Swedro All Blacks. Let's come back, return to the Premiership with a win tomorrow. And I know the players are going to give their best. Oza! We are back. We are back to the Premier League.
I thought you were going to say something about an event tomorrow.
Yeah. Atara Praise happening at Adenta Bond Square. So Andy, let's be there.
Tomorrow,
you're a church man, yeah, and Prophet.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. We'd love to see
Adenta.
You. Yeah, Bond Square. There are barrier there now. And if you come early, those who come there very early, no free barbering. There's a barbering shop there, big barbering shop at that place, and they are giving free haircuts. So but more than bra. Yeah. And not there, but there. And also PSS will be there. Mavis Asante will be performing.
Oh, I love
Kofi Owusu Pepra and the legendary Asari. Nana Asari.
Oh, okay.
Will be on the bill. So he's going to be back to back tonight. And Prophet Atari.
Listeners, this is where we end the program. Thanks so much for listening. My name is Andy. I sat in for your regular host, DJ Slim. Thank you all very much. Thanks so much, Tilly Akianipa. Thanks so much, Adam Chachome. Thank you, Debbie Sway, Knee Upness, and to my lovely listeners for being here. Same time next week, we shall meet again. Bye for now.
This is Hits.